Tokyo, Japan is the world's largest metropolitan city, housing an estimated population of over 37 million people. And today, they're receiving 10 more. My good friends from America will finally be joining us on the second half of this journey. In fact, the main reason we all decided to come to Japan together in the first place is because two of them recently got married. So, like any good friend group, we decided to crash a honeymoon. The plan was for all of them to arrive at the same time at the airport in Narita and travel to our hotel in Shinjuku, where I would be waiting for them. After 2 weeks traveling alone, I'm excited to see them. This will be an even more interesting trip, as for a large majority of them, this will be their first time in Japan. Unfortunately, 7 of them were held back a day in America due to flight delays. So, for the time being, it'll just be me and my good friends Roger and McCoy.
Hello.
How was the Okay, so the ones who first showed up have been to Japan before. But forget that for now. While we wait for the rest of our friends to show up, let's see what Tokyo has to offer. We had roughly 7 hours to kill until the rest of the gang would show up in Shinjuku, so we started off the day by heading to Akihabara to check out the legendary Super Potato.
Really?
Super Potato is a well-known store that sells a large assortment of retro video games. They've got just about every vintage console covered, from the Xbox 360 to the original Game Boy. For anyone that's ever played video games, this store is sure to have something that'll give you a blast to the past. On the 4th floor, you'll even find retro arcade cabinets to try out. This place is truly a retro gamer's wonderland. After taking a look around, we headed off to our next spot, Ameyokocho. Further north from Akihabara, Ameyokocho is a shopping district that runs from the Ueno Station to Okachimachi Station. The name Ameyokocho is derived from 2 origins. The first is that the full name of this street is Ameyokocho, which means Candy Store Alley, as in the past, candy was traditionally sold here. Alternatively, the word Ame could stand for America, as following World War II, this spot used to be a black market to sell American products. Nowadays, Ameyokocho is more akin to a street market, selling a wide variety of wares from street food to vintage clothing. There are even restaurants along the street, so for lunch, Roger, McCoy, and I decided to stop at a place selling pork bowls. It was beginning to rain, so we decided to pop into a local arcade to wait it out. After hanging out for a bit longer, it was finally time to meet up with the rest of the gang. In fact, let me introduce to you guys the rest of the gang. We were finally all here, and I couldn't be more excited. Seeing how it was already pretty late in the day, we decided to grab a quick dinner and walk around the city for a bit. Our hotel is situated right next to Koreatown, so we decided to pop into a K-pop themed dessert shop for some sweets before calling it a day. Ivana, so cheese. Alright guys, welcome to day 2 here in Shinjuku, Tokyo. Today we're heading up to Yokohama. Got the boys.
What up?
What's up?
Day 2/3 of the Twice Appreciation Society goes to Japan.
We're just waiting for the rest of the gang and then we're gonna head down. Guess we'll get the day started. Let's go.
What up, Bronson?
Yokohama is a city that is located south of Tokyo, and today we'll be exploring and checking out a few of its popular attractions, including the Yokohama Marine Tower, the Cup Ramen Museum, and of course, Chinatown. The city itself is located about an hour away from our hotel in Shinjuku. Once we arrived, the group decided to split in half to go visit different places. Half of the group went to the Gundam factory, while the other half decided to check out the Marine Tower. We were lucky, as the day the gang decided to visit the Gundam factory was the last day it was in operation before it was permanently closed. As for myself, I'm not a huge Gundam fan, so I decided to check out the Marine Tower with the other half. The Yokohama Marine Tower is a 106-meter tall tower that has a great view of the bay. It was originally designed as a lighthouse in the 60s, but was refurbished into a tourist attraction in the late 2000s. From the observation decks on the 29th and 30th floor, guests are able to get a spectacular view of the Yokohama Bay, the city itself, and even Mount Fuji. After taking in the sights and grabbing some souvenirs, we decided to walk around Yamashita Park until our friends were finished with the Gundam factory. By the time they got back, it was time for lunch, so we decided to check out Chinatown. If you remember from the Nagasaki video, Japan has 3 main Chinatowns. We already visited the one in Nagasaki, so this time we'll be checking out the one in Yokohama. Like the Nagasaki Chinatown, the Yokohama Chinatown has a lot of the same features, including an abundance of street food, gift shops, and sit-down restaurants, albeit with a much larger crowd. For lunch, we decided to pop into a family-style Chinese restaurant. Unfortunately, there were 10 of us, and many restaurants in Japan have a tough time accommodating groups over 5, which was reflected in the amount of food we were able to order. Nevertheless, it was delicious. Here's a tip if you're coming over to Japan with a huge group. If you can, split off into smaller groups with no more than 4 to 5 people when entering a restaurant. This way, each group can sit as soon as possible and give the restaurant staff an easier time serving you. After lunch, we decided to explore the rest of Chinatown and take in the sights. Along the way, we grabbed some candied strawberries, boba milk tea,
World Star!
and Cremia ice cream.
That was good.
Eventually, we stumbled upon a Taoist temple right in the heart of the district. After walking around a bit more, we headed off to our next destination, the veritable holy land for the typical US college student, the Cup Ramen Museum. If you've ever wanted to learn about the history of one of the most popular instant foods in the world, make sure to stop by this amazing attraction. Here, you can learn about the history of cup noodles, marvel at the numerous variations of cup noodles around the globe, and even create your own custom cup noodles.
Also, this is our name. This is Sachi,
Oh, really?
and then this is Kurisu.
Nice. I like the backwards R.
Yeah.
There's noodle chino frills. The snack. Don't forget to send.
Nice.
No, that was good.
Then from USA.
California.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go like that. Good job. The Tito Honeymoon Special Edition.
Trademark?
Trademark.
Sure, my friends made okay cup noodles, but they'll never be able to compete with the Parado Special. It's got the perfect ingredient combo of eggs, corn, tofu, and garlic.
Tamago. Corn. Hi. Hi. Garlic. Hi. Hi. ありがとうございます。
順で蓋を開けることができます。続いてお隣、お店に並んでいるときはこのような余分で包みます。ドリンク包装と呼んでおりますよ。ふがふがのチームはお隣のコンテルのデスで2つとくっつけて、つけといて本座でマイカープルールを回すのでございます。エアパッケージ後ろのカウンターどうぞご利用ください。
はい。ありがとうございます。
After everyone packaged their cup noodles, we decided to head back to the hotel and call it a day.
World Star.
What's that hotel?
For day 2, we're heading up towards Ikebukuro. The plan? Check out the Pokemon Center Mega Tokyo and the world-famous Sunshine Aquarium. Both spots are located in the famous Sunshine City Shopping Center. Oh boy, try saying that 5 times fast. The Mega Tokyo Pokemon Center is the largest Pokemon Center in all of Japan. Here, guests are able to buy an assortment of Pokemon-themed goods, including trading cards, plushies, and even pajamas.
I'm gonna get a Pikachu one. It's so cute. Look, it has ears and it's cute.
Aw,
If you're still playing Pokemon Go, they even have a specialty store right next door just for you. Here, you can battle the local Pokemon gym, buy more merch, or even hang out with your team leader. My friends and I even tried out the Pokemon Gacha machines that were located on the side.
show up the goods. What'd you guys get?
I got lucky and was able to pull one of my favorite Pokemon from the new gen, Tinkaton. After shopping, guests can relax and hang out outside of the store with their favorite starter Pokemon. However, be careful. If you don't buy any merch of them, you'll make them upset, so make sure to appease them however you can. After doing a bit more shopping, we decided to grab lunch. We decided to stop by a restaurant selling an assortment of tempura dishes. For me, I decided to grab the special tempura and soba meal. After lunch, we all reconvened on the rooftop to visit the Sunshine Aquarium. Touted as one of the most beautiful modern aquariums in the world, the Sunshine Aquarium is an immersive and interactive exploration of life under the sea. Near the entrance, guests will first arrive at the Marine Garden. Commonly referred to as the open-air oasis, this exterior marine garden is filled with numerous uniquely designed attractions. In the center, you'll find a fully transparent aquarium in the shape of a donut, normally filled with sea lions, while at the edge is an overarching tank filled with penguins that look like they're flying when they swim above you. After exploring outside, we headed inside the main aquarium. The Sunshine Aquarium is said to house over 500 different species of aquatic animals. Inside, guests walk through dimly lit hallways that are only illuminated by the surrounding tanks. Each section of the aquarium is designed to replicate different underwater habitats, ranging anywhere from freshwater rivers to the deep sea. There are even sections for non-marine animals such as iguanas and frogs. There are just so many different species here that going over all of them would take way too long, so you'll just have to visit yourself to see all the different sea creatures. But just for you guys, here's a quick taste of what you can see at Sunshine Aquarium. For me, my favorite part of the aquarium had to be the large tank right in the center, the Sunshine Lagoon. This tank holds over 240 tons of water and features a large number of different sea creatures, from tiger sharks to sunfish to even manta rays. It's designed to mimic the sea floor and gives guests the opportunity to glimpse at what life is like under the sea. I could spend hours just sitting there and staring at the fish going in circles, but alas, the aquarium closes at 9. To top off day 2, we met up with some of our local friends at Chiba-chan, an Izakaya off of Takada no Baba Station. It's 3,000 yen for their nomi hodai, or all you can drink. You also get a mountain of delicious bar food. It was the perfect combination of good drinks, delicious food, and great company. I can't think of a better way to cap off the group's first leg of the Japan trip.